Alright. Getting settled in here. Got our coffee on the go. So, unfortunately, I haven't muted that. I was going to play last night. That was the original plan, but my wrists were still pretty sore. I did do something very minor off stream. I was intending to do absolutely nothing story related off stream. I did have a dialogue that I didn't mean to do, but just to briefly give you an idea. I looted Crow's Perch. I'm sure none of you missed that. And I accidentally had some dialogue related to the Shrieker contract there. I just sort of forgot I was spamming X, and but it's the contract, so it's just the initial conversation with the guy. That's the only sort of content you miss. Like I said, looting Crow's Perch, which takes a while. You're not missing anything. So we're off to speak to the Peller. Again, we're doing things in this order to attempt to level up to level 6 before we do Kira's quest. So I am almost halfway there. And yeah, we'll see how feasible it is to do that. The game rewards storyline stuff far more than anything else that you might do. So it is hard to just sort of nickel and dime your way through bandits and whatnot. And now let us make sure I have Delusion picked on my character. I wonder if I should actually go up one higher. I don't think so, though. I don't really like the puppet ability. I don't know that I'll ever go to... Because, you know, the main point of this build is to emphasize bomberinos. That's kind of what we're looking for here. And actually, one of the perks that I want is no damage from my bombs. Let me just see. Yeah, could take that. I mean, I can't. I haven't needed that. Just trying to see if there's anything else that, not that I can activate it, but anything else that I might want. Huh, that's interesting. Might be worth having. I just don't know if I'll have a slot for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the ability. So, what I was realizing after my initial first stream was, normally when people play Deathmarch, they just chug swallow potions, and that's how they avoid death in combat, because you just move away and swallow helps you recover. But this gourmet, that's the sort of one of the abilities that kind of breaks Deathmarch as being very scary, because yeah, food regenerating vitality lasts forever. So that's another way to do it. I just forget to take swallow potions, but that would help me. That would avoid a lot of deaths. But yeah, I can't activate this, but I will want it, because it does make using bombs much easier. Alright, so we'll be able to use our abilities to end this without conflict, which I'm positive gives us more experience than killing them.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What? I don't... What? Oh man, you can't leave this without fighting them.
Get the hell out.
I'm just gonna skip through this because all I have to do is load in my save. Actually, wait, can I load this in? I think I might be able to load... No, but I already picked the slot there. So we'll just have to travel again. So I did need the next level. I couldn't remember.
While searching for the witch Ciri,
oh, and then we have to
listen
to Old Dandelion. recap things.
Told the Witcher about a masked
Not the worst
maid.
thing for you guys. I
Ciri
don't
had
need it.
seemed to taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
It's good music. I do hope the PS5 improves loading times in this game. I assume it does. It's really what I would like to be playing on. I just don't have one. Someday. I hope. Because, yeah, loading times are low. Well, sorry, I should say I know the loading times will be faster. How much faster, I'm not sure. But yeah, that to me is the worst part about loading in a save or dying, is that to reset the game takes quite a long time. It's so weird with the PS5 too. The people I know who've got one have just got them in shops. I don't know anyone who's been able to order them. Alright, so let me go in here and up this, and then activate it and see if that does the trick. I guess I'll summon Road Chair. Or not. I don't know where he poured it in, but I didn't see him. Why is he over there? Why would you be there? Could be worse, I guess, but occasionally where they put Roach in is nonsense. I guess probably one of the ways to sort of metagame that is turn away from the direction you want to go, and he's more likely to appear there. Alright. Let's see if we solved our conundrum after we grab some white myrtle. And here we go. Have we made the magic happen?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Why? What do you mean delusion level 2? Ugh. Well, let's just do this
What
option.
do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
I'm gonna say this.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A Witcher.
A witcher? Hear
A
that,
witcher.
boys? Either Velen's got a bumper crop of witches, or this is the bastard who cut down our boys at the crossroads.
Alright. Let me do some investigating here. So I feel very confused. Oops, that's not what I want to go back up there. I have delusion level 3. I had it activated last time. I am so lost. Why won't it register that? Had I was I not looking? Did I have magic trap up? I feel like I had magic trap up. Damn it. Well. So I guess that Edric option is only available if you don't kill the guys in whatever that town's name is. I forget. Okay, I want to hear this, so I'm gonna. Oh, you guys can't hear me otherwise. Oh, I can turn the game sound down. Oh, better for me. Yeah, so I guess if you don't kill the Baron's men at that tavern, you would have that as an option at the Peller. That's kind of a neat butterfly effect in terms of your choices. I don't know if it affects the Baron. I don't know if you can just go straight through the gate, like if you don't have to do the going through the well and killing a hag. Presumably you wouldn't have to. They would let you in, but yeah, I don't know. But okay, well this time we'll make sure it's set, because I have frickin' level 3 delusion. So I must have had the Yurden picked and just not realized it. That's entirely my fault. Other than a couple of load screens, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, it's silly me. Because yeah, the whole point of taking the mental stuff is to get those conversation options. And delusion should be all you ever need, as far as I can recall. So let me make sure. And this, yeah, I have Yurden picked. I am a moron. So I had that up to fight the hag. I don't trust myself. Let me just check one more time. There we go. Not going to spend my point. I kind of want to blow up these explodey barrels. That'll upset the guards. Let's test my little roach strat. Yeah. He still wound up coming in the same place. I guess I should have looked in that corner. Alright, attempt number 2. I will skip through the dialogue. We've already heard it before, though. We've heard it already. Oh, want my wet myrtle, though. There we go. Alright. 3rd time's the charm, right? Again, I want to do all this because the XP's better tricking them. Oh, right. I said I was going to skip this. What do you want with him?
What do you want?
There you go.
Think you need to leave now.
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
There's not like a huge number of these, but they come up enough, and you always get, I forget what it said on the screen there, 20 or 25 XP.
All worked up.
It's so funny that he doesn't have like a bunch of herbs. Given that the Peller is kind of like a herbalist. I mean, outside his hut. Hang on a sec. Oh. Pardon me, hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. Alright, let's do it. Allergies.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
I love the Peller.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Oh wait, I asked that, didn't I?
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
That's so funny. I'm not gonna say that.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Okay. So, I don't know if it auto-equips. No, it's on that side. So if I remember correctly, the best way to do this is to kill the bear ahead of time. There are also wolves out here.
This way, I think.
I think I have to fight the wolves first. Oh, speaking of which, we're back to fighting. Do I want delusion on? Or I want fire. Fire's pretty good with wolves. And let's check our oils here. So I have a lot more now. I don't care. It's so funny, you can do the whole game, especially on lower levels, without these. But I think on Deathmarch, you're obliged to use this, or at least you should. There we go. Just gonna make your life easier. And so I have the fire one and the poison one currently equipped. I did get the dancing star, not the fire one, sorry, the brain not worky here. As I no. To remember, like, dodge is actually better than the full roll most of the time. Being in the middle of these guys is stupid. Well, he hit me pretty good there. Oh, I got them all. Okay. What I was trying to say is, so Grape Shot is just sort of like force. But Dancing Star is fire. So that was one of the things I got when I was looting Crow's Perch. Along with materials to craft a couple more oils. So I believe that does all the wolves in this area, I want to say. That's too far away. So I think what we have left is the bear that we want to kill before we get Princess. And I think we will still face attacks, but it's just less. The bear has stuff in his cave anyway. That's her over there. Geralt, do you want to pick that up, please? He does not. Well, that's annoying. I don't know why he doesn't want to pick that up.
Another clue.
Is it because the goat tracks make him disinclined? Like, I can't see the prompt at all. Weird. Alright. Well, let us save our progress. Silly me. Last thing I'd want to do is go all the way back. Although I would have a checkpoint, but not a great checkpoint. See, there again. Where's my prompt? It glows, no prompt. I am annoyed. Bombs are the trick here. Actually, might be able to get it with 2 bombs straight off. Oh, wow, okay. I thought that would have just killed him, but close. I was kind of YOLOing there a little bit because I just assumed he was going to die, but okay, nice. Will the game let me meditate on this quest? I don't actually know. I think there's a foglet down there. I feel like there is. So I don't know if I actually want to go down there. So let me save here. I don't know if the game will let me meditate. I do love that it's called The Princess Diaries. That's fantastic. Some people don't like references to... Some people, I mean some reviewers don't like references to, you know, modern things. Because they feel they're intrusive. And I think that can be the case sometimes. Like seeing Kojima in Cyberpunk 2077 was kind of just odd to me. Didn't take me out of the game, but it just seems superfluous. But I think things like quest titles and stuff, yeah, why not? You know, have at it, have a little fun. Okay. And let's switch out. Do you glow, lady? No, you do not. Princess! Geralt is coming for you. Yeah.
There you are.
Every good prince or knight has to rescue the princess.
Here, goat. Here, princess.
So how do I make it ring?
Should have known it would be stubborn.
What's the ringing? I paid no attention to how I make it ring. Not that. Not that. Not that.
Come on. Let's go see the Peller.
There we go. I did this once and I got so turned around in the forest.
Should have guessed as much. What's a Witcher compared to a patch of wild
that I took
strawberries?
an angle the princess simply would not take.
This bell for you to follow. Come on. Take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful.
This is where she goes towards
Where the hell do you go?
She goes towards the bear, so you have to fight the bear, but the bear is dead.
They're proud of this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier.
There we go.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
I'm just spamming the bell. There we go. But yeah, I wound up like over there somehow, and Princess just would not go any further, so I had to go like all the way around. It's very annoying. My own fault. Not gonna lie.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
It's a great line. I think we got it.
Princess, flee not from the Peller for their own cowardice.
There we go. That was not too bad. Pog.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Fondle your goat later.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
I like that this is just a cutscene, you don't have to do it. Collecting the goat is enough. It's very neat how they
Will this do?
they make this seem very involved, but of course they would just need the specifics for this. But it feels very visceral. And something like a wise man, like a Peller, it's not something you really see in fantasy stuff. At least I've never seen it. So often it's just like the wise woman or whatever.
I see blood. Whose?
No, Anna. No, Tamara. Just the child.
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Not enough.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true.
I like
It
Geralt's
is
cynicism.
you who needs the omens to lead you to
It's
truth.
great.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Never done that quest.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
I wonder what the hell it is.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
I think the
If
Peller
what
might
you
have
say
something
is
I want to
true,
buy
the
here.
Baron ought to
I
know
feel
where
like.
that grave is.
So one thing I have quite a bit of, because I have been looting very thoroughly, is money. As I was saying when I started playing, it's White Orchard is really where you get pinched for cash. But if you don't make a point of trying to maximize the amount of loot you're getting, you could feel starved here as well. I do think though, once you're through Velen, you're no longer required to do that. You can do it if you want, but once you get to Novigrad, assuming you go at the pace the story expects, It's no longer an issue. Yeah, sure. I mean, there might be some big time purchases you want to make, and that's difficult. But outside of that, just in terms of like what you need to play the game and get what you want, it's all good. So, yeah, like, I decided on doing quest stuff to level up just when I turned to level 5, and we already have like 600 XP, and I fought basically nothing. So, all to the good. I want to see if he'll
Wise
sell me
wolf,
shit.
Wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
But yeah, I think the Bloody Baron quest and the Radiating quest associated with it they might be the best chunk of story in the entire game. I'm a little hesitant to say that for certain, but in terms of like pacing, variation, twists and turns, well-developed characters. So I think there are other stories that are sort of equally interesting, but they tend to be either shorter or they're stretched out, and so the pacing is a little less on. But yeah, to me, this is the best. I'm trying to think. I think for Cyberpunk, it's kind of the same, where, for me personally, the Evelyn storyline, although it is shorter, gotta say that, I don't think it's quite at this level. It's kind of similar, although I think that while it does have twists and turns, you don't have choices in that the same way. I think that was one of the things that disappointed me with some of the Cyberpunk storylines, was that I didn't feel like as a player I had as much choice with the secondary storylines. Some of them, yes, but a lot of the ones I would have liked choice, I didn't. Like, there's no real, you can't affect Jackie's fate, you can't affect Evelyn's fate. There's a lot of characters who are well made that you can't impact what happens to them, and there's no way for DLC to fix that because of when they die in the story.
Folk from
Spoilers.
the village come here often?
Oh, when help they need,
Although,
the Pella they seek.
Game's been out for 6 months,
Help
so
with what?
With the dead that come a haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for
it's funny that I don't get the
Eve,
Forefathers quest
or
till
when
now.
an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Pella can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
Yay, date rape drugs from witches. It's funny, the game never really tries to address that. I think the idea is, since witches would not be very happy about that, Joseph Anderson made fun of that in his review for the first Witcher game, but I think he avoided the obvious conclusion that, witches can make their own decision about whether this is a good idea or not, and whether this is a violation or not, and choose accordingly. That's the way I interpret it, at least, because
show me what you got.
the other alternative is that CDPR is pro-rape, which is ridiculous. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe he doesn't have any. Do you have anything exciting for me, buddy? Nothing quest-specific. He's got some ingredients, but, let's see. A billion decoctions. What am I missing here? Insectoid oil and Dragahar. Okay, so yeah, I gotta kill things before I can do that. How about potions? Killer whale. What do I need? Buckthorn. I want to pay for buckthorn. Need more drowner tongues. Alright. Or I just need more drowner tongues. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to, if I get the drowner tongues, not to immediately make Maribor. Unless I never use it. What's this one? Necker Hearts. That's another potion I never use. Oops. And what about this? Ergot seeds and white gull. He might have that. Let's see if he does. Ergot seeds and white gull. I think actually white gull is something I have to craft myself, though. I know you guys are excited to see me craft it. Oh, by the way, I posted my first stream on the YouTubes. I might as well get them all. I am posting these with timestamps, so people can skip around. Because I know with like especially longer streams, it can be a little intimidating to like have to go through the whole thing to find the thing. Because not everyone wants to watch the whole thing. Especially things like crafting and character leveling up and that sort of thing. Anything else he's got here? I could buy allspice. Okay. Hornwort. Allspice, Hornwort, Nostrix. Let's see what he has. I don't want to spend too much on this because I will find some of these things, but to expedite the process, I don't see the allspice anywhere. Full parsley. Oops. Hornwort. Let's get 2. Nostrix. 2. What else is in there? Okay. A lot of white gull calls. Allspice he doesn't have. No, I don't think I have the... Where is it, white gull? It's not going to be deconcoction. Is it an oil? I don't know how I get that. I guess I need a... Unless he sells the formula for it. I kind of doubt it. But let's see. Runes. These are these all rune stones? Yeah. I never craft rune stones. Storm and Spirit, I don't... Oh, white gull. Okay. So I just haven't found it. Okay. I bought it. Does this mean I can craft it now? And what does white gull need? Mandrake cordial. Okay. Oh shit.
Could use a few potioning.
I don't imagine he has Mandrake cordial, but I just want to... No, it doesn't look like it. I'll have to get that from a different vendor. Guy who sells booze, I think. Ducal, Quicksilver. Okay. Yeah.
So long.
Alright. A little more shopping there than originally intended, but that's okay. Now, what do I want to do here? Well, that's level 6 too. Yeah, being level 5 to do that would have been rough regardless. Talk to the Baron. Ah, Beastier, I can do that. Go botchlings. Okay. Yeah, I literally just did that game. Literally. I don't know what else you want me to do. I already read it. Oh, I guess maybe I had to go to the menu for it to update. Yeah, it's possible. I think it would do it automatically, but... Oh, shit. Go up there. Let's talk to the Baron. I could go... I know where Tamara is. So it's tempting to do that. Oh, where's the world map? Could just go talk to the Baron. If we go talk to the Baron, we do the botchling quest, and we could definitely do that. Like, I'm not worried about that combat-wise. But I wonder if I should do that first before I go to tomorrow. It is pretty simple. It may pop me up a level 2, so I think I might. Kind of tempted to go back to the cave. Is what is ever going to bring me back there? All right. Let's save progress here first, though, lest we hate our lives for not doing so. Yeah, I will say the autosave in Cyberpunk 2077 is better than the autosave here. Alright, let's see if I regret poking around in here. Okay, it's empty. I'm gonna regret it. So far, no. Okay. I was a little worried there was a foglet down here, and I feared for no reason, apparently. Okay. Anything else? Nope, nope, okay. Alright, we are glad we did that. I suppose the cave maps are repeated in this game, so it can give you sort of that false sense of where's Roach gone? What are you doing over in the corner, Roach? You're stuck behind a tree for no reason. Alright, so we want fast travel. But yeah, like I said, I don't think I ever would have gone back to that cave otherwise, so... Why am I going towards wild dogs? I want to go to town. Oh, that's why. I went a little off. Come on, guys. Follow me. Can I get them to follow me? It's a pretty big pack. There we go. Come on, boys. Oh, they turned. It's gonna get the Baron's men to beat up on him there.
People! And whosoever finds the Baron's daughter will not go unrewarded.
Would the Baron like a news order? Got a few I can spare.
That's a funny line. Let's see if I have anything I want to sell this dude.
Buy in or just peruse him?
Oh, we've heard. He's got nothing interesting. Decent amount of money though, relatively speaking. Alright. I have a bear pelt. I don't have a lot of stuff on me because I got rid of a lot of it. And cross perch. Stun, bleeding. Grab that one. Yeah, keeping that. And I'm saving equipping some of these rune stones for the Kira quest, since that's so combat heavy. There's a lot of different kinds of combats too. And the final fight against what's his face is gonna be a pain in the ass. It's part of the reason why I want to level up. Ah! Yeah, I guess we'll do what the game wants. Talk to the Baron. I think I may find tomorrow before doing Kira though. Again, non-combat XP. Oh, the fire! I didn't realize that was new. Oh. We will let it wait until I can save here. And I want to save there, yeah. We'll summon Roach once I'm in here. Oh shit. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Hide the young'uns!
How's hiding the young'uns gonna help you with the fire? So we already looted out the stable. Really? Ugh. I guess I could save sooner too, just to have to redo it. There. Save myself some walking. There we go. Ring-a-ding-ling.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire.
So
blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Up the ladder.
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable.
Up the ladder.
Save him. He'll burn alive.
Down.
Him and
Open the gates for the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Okay. Ladder.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, I need to equip Ard. Oh.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
Coming to get you.
There we go. Did I get him? Did I save the stable hand? I think I did. Let's see if I did. I opened all the gates. I think I did. Get out of the bear and punch out first.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Sorry, was taking a drink. Didn't realize I was going to cut that fast.
They ran from you, didn't they?
I hit dodge.
Shit.
Oh, I don't... I was hitting dodge. Apparently, I don't know how to dodge. I died! The Baron beating in the fist fight kills you? I thought it was, oh. For, dodging in the fist fight. That's what I was hitting. Apparently I was not hitting it fast enough, so... About 17 minutes. It's like the Mass Effect elevator. I did not realize you died if you scoot up that fight. That is utterly bizarre. Alright, well, time to go for a bathroom break, grab a coffee. There's a lot of things you can do while this is loading up. I still don't know if I freed that guy. I think opening those doors does it. I think that's the idea. He won't leave until you free all the horses. I wonder if I'll have to do that again. I assume so. About 17 years, we'll find out. Not sure what my death total in Velen is at the moment. I still think that's weird that it... Oh. Oh. Yeah, that is how you dodge. Oh, for fuck's sake. He does so much damage. I don't know how to block. I don't think that fight is actually meant to be hard. Just when I was dodging, the game was like, nah. No dodge for you.
We need to talk.
I still have no idea if I saved that guy. I hope I did. I don't want to have to redo all that.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
That's a good question.
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? for criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
The pride. Let's see. So that's the aggressive way with him. I think that's the neutral. I think to me this is the more positive. So the way I look at it is, like, especially as this whole story unfolds, there are reasons to criticize everyone involved. Obviously, the Baron is the most at fault, especially with Anna. But he's not an evil person by any stretch of the imagination. And in fact, depending on your choices, you realize he's perfectly willing to sacrifice everything to make things better. So he's on the road to redemption. That's what he's trying to do, in his own weird way. So I always like to be positive because I prefer that ending, where, however unlikely it is, there's a chance that, you know, he and his wife can be healed. I think his daughter is fucked, but that's on her own choices.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. Then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. Saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Works for me.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave.
I have to swap out my
If
signs.
it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do
The
it.
sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
So I need wraith oil.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Okay. Yeah, if I recall correctly, it gives you a chance to swap things out before the excitement starts. And I need Axie out for
Follow
the
me.
botchling. Okay. Spectre oil. Boom, boom. Oh. It's not that the delusion isn't good for the botch. Actually, I don't even need the bombs for this. So, what's this one? That's during the day. I don't think I need that. I think I will use a swallow potion. Yeah. Okay. Just have to remember not to double pump that button. Oh, and let's save too. I still have no idea if I saved that guy, but
You give the child a name.
I'm not going back at this point.
Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
I preluded this area for the most part.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
You plowing nose.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Now, one thing I might want to do before I do the Kira quest is run around to the places of power and get a couple of free points to power up things.
Use it quick.
And if it goes
Almost missed that.
skeleton, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms. Back to the fortress.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, changing into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, bud. Can't remember if it's 2 or 3 fights. Will it let me save at this point? No, it won't. Really? Let's double check. No, okay. I don't know why I'm going so slow. Don't you hit me. Quit hitting me. Jesus, how many hits is it going to take you? Don't hit me.
Stench.
I got it down in time. I definitely need a better weapon. Like, the Viper Sword's good, but it's not great. There we go.
Quiet now.
Let's see. Will it let me? No. I think it's just one more fight.
What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
One more to come here. Right about here.
Need to hurry.
On with it. We're not going to devour us.
Where are you, Nimnards? Come on, come close. I can't kill you if you don't appear. Oh shit. Worth it? I haven't done a lot of damage to them though. Oh, get over there. Get over there. The casting time does suck a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but my swallow has run out too, which is not ideal. But yeah, the thing that's nice about the spell is it interrupts their attacks as I nearly die there. It's almost dead. There we go.
It worked. It stopped.
It's funny they don't drop, like you can't pick up Spectre Essence or anything like that. No, I missed that somehow. That should be it for combat. Went through all the swallow potions.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Come on, Baron, let's get a move on here, bud. There we go. Made it.
now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Yeah, better weapon. Better armor certainly wouldn't hurt either.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Geralt. Oh, look at all that XP. Not enough to level up, but pretty significant. I mean, summon the lubberkin. Sit and wait. I can do that. I do need to save, though. Meditating would be good, too. I don't know if it'll re-give me my swallow potions or not. Well, if it does not, I could...
Blood's power, I summon you. With your name, I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you.
Guessing it won't let me meditate, but I'm going to try. Let me just check. Yeah. Let me see. Can I... Oh, it's not blocked off. Nice. Okay, swallow potions are back. Will it let me save? It will. Alright then. Okay, we switched up. Alright, progress. We have... There's at least one fight I have to do. I'm trying to remember if there's more than that. What? I think a couple of the... There's a couple of encounters I think you can literally just run from. Bombs are good. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what I had activated, so... I could take the delusion... Oh, that's melt armor. Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, okay. What with that? So all I have off right now that I normally have on is the daytime healing, but it's daytime healing, so we're not too worried about it. And my swallow potions are back. I don't know if he'll keep pace with me if I sprint. Oh, he will. No, he won't. Alright. Lubber cannon. Hey boys. I have not looted these little houses. Do I want to fight the drowners? Oh, he hit me. Fucker. I want to keep the bombs. Oh, that's a level 6 one. Oh, the double tap. Didn't time my dodge very well there. Or there. Let's make my life a little easier. Timed that poorly. There we go. That time I anticipated is a little move. I could have run from that fight, though. That's something I definitely don't have to do. I don't want to loot that little trio of houses right now. There's no way that... Yeah, it's too small. Well, Geralt's stuck on something. I have no idea what he's stuck on. That was weird. Yeah, we'll loot these little places later. Probably do that off screen. Getting the drowner bits is good for future crafting. Can I go in here? No, I don't think so. So it wants me to search this area.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Not gonna disagree with that.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe.
Oh, it's the same thing.
No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
Normally when you get stuff like that, it'll just delete the option, or it'll show it as already checked.
Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
You're not wrong. Okay, nothing else here to find. Can I heal at this, or heal? Can I save? I can. Beautiful.
Wants to show me something more.
An Endrega? What's an Endrega doing here? Oh wait, I don't have the proper oil on, do I? I don't think I have. No, I don't. That was part of why the drowners took longer. I have insect oil somewhere in here. These guys you can also run away from, but I do kind of want to kill one. Insect. Spectre. But I want the necrophage for... Do I not have insectoid oil? I don't think I do. Beast. Thought I did. Oops, that's not oils. That's enhanced. But I don't. Do I not have regular? It seems odd that I would have enhanced before I'd have regular. Did I just miss it? Elemental, beast, vampire, hanged. Oh, let's say it anyway. All right. Do it the hard way. Ah, you fucker. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's more. Okay. So yeah, the drowners and these guys you can run from. But the dudes coming up you cannot, because you have to investigate the area. But if you're like low level or you're just struggling, yeah, you can just go run past them. And they will eventually give up pursuing you. They are, I think, intended in the quest, though, as things for you to have to deal with. Let me actually save here, too. So I don't have to do any of that again. I've saved all my bombs for the upcoming fight, because it is a giant pain in the ass. Mostly because of the explosions. Oh, well, let's put the right oil on here. Necrophage, because that's what we're up against. Oh, it's until I swapped oils. Don't want to forget that. It's to me like part of what's cool about being a Witcher, though. It's you know, the benefits you get from prep if you sort of pay attention. All right. Oh. Two, three, back. 1, 2, 3. Burn it. 1, 2. Oh, he's not dying yet. Oh, there we go. It's their explosions will like kill you almost no matter what level you are, so it's extremely annoying. Alright, where are the rest? They're further up ahead. I thought some jumped out of the water here though. They haven't been triggered by me yet.
Should examine that horse carcass.
God damn it, Geralt, you're so slow. Would you throw your bomb? There we go. The funny thing is, rot fiends will blow themselves up as well. Where is he?
How long you gonna make me wait?
Well, he took almost no damage from that. Nice thing is fire interrupts what they're... Oh, there's another one. Shit. Alright, so we want the dancing star equipped. That's what we want. I'll put on Dragon's Dream too, though, just in case. Oh, as I poison myself. No, I got stuck on the bridge there. Because I was trying to get Dancing Star up. Oh, this is good. If I'm fast... Yeah, that should do them both. Oh shit, there's another one. What in the fuck? How many? Oh, there's two more. Used all my bombs now. How many of these fuckers are there? Actually, I meant to dodge there. Move. Got them both there. You gonna croak? You are. 1, 2, 3. Dodge. Burn. 1, 2. Roll. Okay. Jesus Christ. I hope that's the end of them. What was that? How many did I kill? Is it 6 or was it more? 6 or 8. Might have just been 6, but... Did I get the one way back here? Yeah, it looks like it. So it was 6. Felt like a lot. Well, let me meditate. Oh, I don't want to... Feels like there's more rot fiends there getting ready to show up.
What do we have here?
Definitely getting better at the basic mechanics of sword fighting now.
Bones have been here a while.
A lot more dodges instead of rolls.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Summarize.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
There's no fighting after this, as I recall. Or at least I don't believe so. I don't really want to fight more rot fiends. Sounds like that's what there is over there. I don't know what's over there. Is that a wolf? No, it's just a wolf. Bunch of wolves, actually. If they come for me, I can put on the oil for beasts, but I think I'll be alright. They are part of the quest, I think. I think they just reside there. No, I don't think I need to equip Delusion, but I'm gonna set it up just in case. There we go. You could rob these lovely folks first. That's a drowner out there. Killing them in the ocean, killing them in the water doesn't give you any goodies though, which I think is a bit of a flaw, but... Oh, I need that buckthorn though. Yeah. I don't think it'll hurt the quest for me to go get... He's right there, though. Yeah, whatever. Give me some buckthorn. Nice. Okay. I remember there was a time when I played this on Deathmarch initially where I was like short on buckthorn at an inconvenient time, so well worth it to grab there. I'm thinking of it. No, don't fall, Geralt. Alright. Sorry, Lubberkin.
A fisherman's hut.
Looting calls.
She wants me to take a closer look.
Let's just save our progress here. There we go. I'm a witcher.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
There is no other room.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information.
It means that line was written before this house was designed.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then broke out in a cold sweat. And before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Practical.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Okay, we've asked all our questions.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Wait, I am wrong. There is another room. Oh, I forgot there was a partition. I take it all back. Mistakes were made. Not that the kids went into the other room anyway. Now, pour the dirt. Let me steal all your shit. Okay. Out of the way, kidlets. Important witcher work going on here. Alright. They has to been robbed.
So
Fabulous.
here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Whee! Off she goes. Yay! 6th level. Yeah, the plan worked out well. Okay, so I have the option going back and telling him. I don't know if that immediately sends him down here or not. And then obviously I can go find Tamara. Tamara is over there. Must be yeah, I know what that is. That's bandits over there. I kind of want to go through that. What should I do next? Just look at quests here. That's just specters. That's an easy little quest to do. Although it's not going to level me up. Although leveling up while I'm with Kira wouldn't be a bad thing. That's just the wyvern. Which wouldn't be too bad. Oh, what the hell? Couple of... Oh, that's Novigrad. Okay, we should definitely clear this from the map. It won't get me much XP, so get it out of the way. Where is it, though? Oh, it's over there. It's not super convenient. I need to go back to this fast travel point. So let's go over here. I can clear out those houses, get rid of that stupid quest. Oh, maybe I can grab the thing that's right here too. I mean, I'm right next to it. And I shouldn't trigger the bandits by going over there. I should meditate though. I've used all my shit. Oh yes, yes, and of course, save. Right you are. Save. Boom, boom, done. Alright. And we'll lead our crossbow out. Should be able to one-tap these fools. Walking past anything interesting? I don't think so. Well, that's a real boat. I realize that probably shouldn't sound all that surprising, but I forgot there was a boat there. One tapped. One tapped. Get wrecked, drowners. A little incautious with my breath here, but do I not have the key? Does he have the key? No, he's got the key. There we go. Nice. Done. Finito, as they say. Alright. Yeah, I think like one of the things that you do, especially in a big place like Velen, you'll wind up picking up a couple of like really low level quests because they're sort of scattered around the map, and I think if you're nearby, it just sort of behooves you to get rid of them because you aren't really rewarded for them. And if you're like me, you just like to clear out what you have. Oh, it's not as good. Oh, it's slightly better. So it's a little bit. So that's better for Ard. You get that chance to poison, which is quite good. Yeah, and that's the oil. That could be oiled up. That is close. Those two, Viper and the Moonblade. Critical chance bonus is pretty nice. No question about it, since the Viper has none. The bonus XP, though, ooh. Yeah, that's a tough call. What about this? Oh, that's better. Okay. A little bit of improvement there. Let's just quickly check if we can craft anything. No, we cannot.
Take it easy.
And we're off. Oh yeah, mark out the stupid houses, right? I got a little bit. I think it was 10 XP to grab that. Not very much, but something. Actually, which head am I rocking here? This should be a XP bonus head. Yeah. I think you should always have bonus XP heads. The ones for gold, I think, are pointless. And the one with stat bonuses, I also think are it's just not worth it. Extra XP is always better until you've like maxed out. Love horseback riding. Saves you so much hassle. No further. Why did I stop there? Oh, here we go. Here we are. A little cluster of huts that are apparently abandoned because there's no people. Oh wait, this is the one I saw with the lubberkin, right? This is the cluster. I wonder if they originally were going to put people here and then just decided not to. Or if the idea is like they... No, because if they work the fields, you would see them floating around. But they don't look run down. At all. Yeah. What about these barrels? Yeah, I thought so. Locked. Oh, it's this guy. I'll get XP for fighting him though. And I will, shortly. First I gotta rob things, bud. Did I walk past plant? No, I didn't. Oh, this may not have a... No, it's got a door. Oh, right, it's that door. Okay, let me save. There's always a teeny tiny chance this doesn't work out. I don't know how much XP I get for beating him. Oh, I don't have the mental thing. Shit.
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honour Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by duelling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why... then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood fiend. Stand and fight.
Let's dance.
It almost gave him a free hit.
That enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
I wonder how much I got for that. 25, that's not bad for a little duel. Okay, so cleared out. I want the fast travel, that's right. That's this way. Fellas. Nice. Okay, where is... That's an inconvenient place for teleportation. Lurch is reasonably close. Must remember to save. And double check too what I'm what I've got picked for my character there. I'm mostly fighting in daytime, that'll help with the health. I don't know how much I actually need that up now though. So I've got the fire, I've got the melt armor. I have 2 points to spend as well. Let's see. Yeah, let's max that out. Oh, I don't even have it selected, obviously. That's problematic. Oh, no, activate. That's what I want to do. So that means I've got melt armor equipped specifically now. Okay. Let's save. I have to remember I have a reward if I did indeed save that dude waiting for me. And we are going there, right? Okay, so actually have it picked. I'm gonna guess we get somewhere between 10 and 20 XP for this. That's my guess. We'll see how right or wrong I am in a second here. Why am I not taking the horse? I actually have no idea why I'm not taking the horse. I should be taking the horse. But I'm not. Oh, there's drowners over here. There's a whole pack of drowners over here. Oh, it's not a magic log. They aren't activated yet. Ooh, this will be a 2-shotter. I missed. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Let's get our breath back. Down. Can't wait to have killer whale potion. Just to have to worry about drowning again. So how much did I get for that? Would you swim, girl? Oh my god, what did I get? XP. I think that was like 12. So I think it was like a 15er. But because I had the XP boost on, it was higher. I think I might fight those drowners. Oh wow. So that is slightly better. That we're still considering. That is slightly better as well. Not as beat up either. Doesn't have a slot. It's the one downside, but still. Pick up anything else exciting? Does not look like it. Any extra alchemy stuff? So I believe I need some drowner bits for some of the stuff that I want to do. I really need to find allspice too. Yeah, let's do it. Get decoctions when you can. And let's save before we trigger the aggro here. Oh, and I meant to put the oil on. Silly me. Necrophage. Now, I don't believe Oh, switch bombs, right. I don't believe clearing this out permanently clears out. I assume the drowners will just respawn after a time, but now, will these guys be affected by that? Yep, beautiful. Oh, level 4, nice. I missed.
That stench.
Oh, it caught fire anyway. Nice. I thought there were more of them over here. Nice. There's something over there. Yeah, there's more that way, but I don't need to spend all my time with random drowner fights. Ooh. Okay, so we did that. Oh, stuff. I wonder if I want to clear out that abandoned thing that's across the river from me. Did you put your sword away, Geralt? Over the... Wait, am I at the right bridge for that? That's not the other bridge. That is the other bridge. I kind of want to clear that out, though. I'll need to meditate first. And I want to equip the oil for people. Which is where? Hangman's oil. Where is it? Okay, and actually, I haven't been repairing much of anything. It's 40. Use a few of those up just to reset things. Call over Roach. Save. Put it on the mini-map. And you can kind of peel these guys off one at a time. Or not one at a time, but in bits, so you don't have to fight them all at once, because there are a lot. And I think I should be okay at this level to fight them. They're level 9 if I remember correctly. And there are Nilfgaardians nearby who can be helpful. Sometimes they aren't helpful, but they can be. And I'll get XP because it's not just random bandits. You're freeing an abandoned area. I think there's also a prisoner there, so that'll be some decent XP. I said, like, my main fear in the Kira quest. The final fight's annoying, but the main fear is the Gargoyle. That area has a lot of cool stuff, and he is a giant pain in the ass to kill on Deathmarch. If you aren't prepared for him. Oh. Hang on. Let me just... a quick delusion here for a second. I might be able to do something with that. Activate... Let's replace that for now.
Nothing to do, eh? Well, I've plenty. Sod off.
Nothing for me to grab.
Spine breaking twain.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do here, so let me just save ahead of time. There we go.
What happened here?
You stupid or blind? It's clear as day.
I thought there were Nilfgaardians here.
He's a witch. Spare him your lip and answer.
I knows as much as yous, meaning nothing. But with a little learning, corpses can be read like books. Blackland, see, for the Reds. For the bridge.
We've merely seen to it that nothing goes to waste. Take this fine sword, for example. Found it in the rushes. Maybe you'd like to buy it.
A dead man's sword? No thanks.
Dead or quick, who cares about some previous owner? Sword cuts the same regardless. But if it's not to your liking, fine.
Really? That's it?
It's no cards either.
You can only...
Well, beware of the goons. Keep to yourself. Eh? Keep to yourself.
Hmm. And... No, you can't attack them. I have no idea what kind of sword they would give you there, but I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. I thought there was some other kind of interaction with them, but apparently not. There's like a bunch of plants and shit here. Yeah. I could have swore there were guards and stuff, though. Oh well. What do I know? How close am I? They are right there. Okay. That's a good throw. Ooh. Okay, and I do want to use more bombs here. Got a death's head on one of those guys. He is beatable, as I recall. Although at level 16, I might be asking a bit much for myself. Wow. Barely doing any damage to him at all. It's like he's a giant sack of hit points. No, 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 no. I'm afraid these guys might one-tap me. Oh, wow. I nearly got one tap there. I did have the block up. Oh, it did kill me. What? I thought I was too far. And it didn't block. That's what's weird to me. But now I know those are level 16. Jesus. I thought they were level 9. So all those bombs did kill some guys, but it just not enough damage there, and it would take. So clearly, it will take me like 15 million years to kill those guys. It's not worth it yet. Just my damage is not going to be high enough. I did not realize they were that high level. Now, while this loads in, I'm going to take a second to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I am not ready to tackle level 16 combatants. So we're going to grab some plants here and save the fighting for another day. I think I may get close enough just to put the thing on the map and then turn around.
I like that silver.
We're going to run since I can get one tapped here. How am I still in the aggro range of these guys? Oh, hey, I can fight them now. What? I was trying to time my my dodge there, and apparently I did not do it very well. Wow, that increased Igni is definitely paying off. I don't know why I couldn't fight them earlier, but, you know, whatever. Oh, and that's the sword he was trying to sell me. So I guess in a way I've accidentally done something. I have a feeling like after you free this bridge later on it'll be occupied by soldiers. That's my recollection anyway. Because I remember like luring those guys over to help. So... Oh, it's another different steel sword. Definitely looks a lot better to me. Nice. Okay. And that's the one I was uncertain about. Got some stuff to sell. That's the one I took off, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't think I found anything else exciting. Crafting shouldn't have changed any. Oh. Right, and I didn't want to do that because I want to do Killer Whale, but I need one more. Oh, we could go kill some drowners to get that. I like having Killer Whale. So, let me just double check what quests I've got here. I feel like tomorrow's the next logical step because that's pretty simple to do before I go back to talk to the bear. What the hell is... Oh, that's Kira, that's right. I don't know why it defaults to that quest, but it does. But yeah, I feel like... Oops, no. Okay, and that's that way. Are there any drowners on the way there? There probably are. Go up to Mulberrydale, sell some of my shit. I think that's the call. So where's Roachy boy? There he is. Let's save. Do I have the stuff out that I would want for Talkie? Not at the moment. I don't think I'll have anything related to this come up, but just in case.
Come on, Roach.
Time to go cross country, Roach. And we're off. Now I can buy papers from that dude, or I can do the ghoul quest is really rough though. That dude really likes to die, but I'm probably at a level where I could do it now. I have no idea why he's freaking out so much. Alright, Smith is here. Oh, where is he? What? Why isn't he here? That is super weird. Why is he not there? I have no idea why he's not. Maybe he just hasn't spawned in yet. Let's get him spawned in. Oh, maybe I haven't freed him from somewhere. Is there no one to sell shit to here then? If he's gone? No, there isn't. Oh, that's shitty. Yeah, I have no... That's right, I never opened up any of the fast travel there. And I still haven't done the little kids over there. And that's going to be losing value, so I think I'm going to hop over there to do that now. Because I think it's like a level 3 or a level 4 or something like that. So it's worth almost nothing now, and it'll be worth literally nothing later. Try to get Roach out of these stupid fences. Alright. Let's grab some crops while we're here. There he is. Oops. Alright, up we go.
Move it.
I believe when the game was released, the plants had weight, but they took that out. There might have been other things that had weight too. But encumbrance ultimately is irritating, so there's only so much management of that you really want to have to force players to do. This is a bit out of the way, but like I said, I think it's the only way to... I don't know which road I should take. Okay, yeah, the left one. Get it before it starts operating. Nice.
Roasted a dog. Must have been pretty darn hungry.
I feel pretty hungry myself, I'll be honest.
Come out. I'm not gonna hurt you.
When did you last eat?
A week back. Half a charred squirrel and a handful of berries.
Why are you out here alone? Where are your parents?
Blackens killed some of them. Others kicked us out themselves. Too many mouths to feed, they said.
Here. Be sure to share it with the others.
Thank you.
I don't know what's better.
For your kindness.
Like, I don't know what you get more for, giving money or food. Not sure. Food seems more practical, though. If they had money that could be stolen. 10 XP. Now we can go in and take their shit. Not that there's a lot of shit here. Oh, I got a booksy. Oh, it's not something I haven't read before. Okay. Okay. Nice. You guys had some silver. And they have crops. I'm starting to doubt this story of theirs. Okay, that's everything in the yard. All right. So yeah, it was only 10 XP. So I don't know that it would have been that much more at lower level. It probably would have been like 20, 25, but you know. So that's out of the way. So yeah, we essentially want to go to this dude.
That's it, Roach.
Now the Baron will give us free passage. The only reason to talk to this guy is to get the quest that he has. So we want to do the split. This is the road where there's a route on the map, but you can't see it, and Roach never wants to follow it. So we can't have nice things. Oh, for the love of God, will you just go across, please? Thank you. Okay. Now, there is a merchant here, but you have to go save him. Let's talk to him.
Interest you in a pass? Cheapest around, right here.
Love the haircut.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
You don't know. Redanians hold all the fords across the Pontar. Can't get through without a pass. But you're in luck. So happens I've got a few to sell.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
No deal.
Whoa, hold up. Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
What kind of work?
Nearby. Just to the southeast. My sister's husband's got a business. He and some lads tidy up battlefields. Problem is, there's always swarms of shite bothering them. You know, them monsters drawn to corpses. Give them some protection, and I'll swing you one beautiful discount.
I want the XP.
I think you'll swing me a discount just because.
Aye. Good idea. Discount's yours, my friend.
Now, I don't really need the pass. I just want the quest, so.
Alright. See what I can do.
But that way I got 40 XP for using my Jedi mind tricks on him. So there's bandits up that way. Let me just save here before I mess around too much. Like I said, I am getting hungry, so at some point I'm going to take a break for food. Yeah, I already cleared all that shit out. I just get the dialogue where they tell me to piss off.
Halt! No passage. Bridge is closed.
Because?
Because King Radovich said it should be. Won't let anyone through who don't have a pass.
Who issues these passes?
Why, you need to know. Your kind don't get passes anyway. Not the right type.
More XP.
Come on, give it a good think. I'm sure you know where I can get a pass.
Yeah. Royal officials issue them. But they're also available on the black market.
From who?
Don't know the names. Ask folk around the crossings. They'll know more.
Do just that. Farewell.
So this to me is what's great about putting points in Delusion is, 40 XP per shot of doing that is worth more than a lot of side quests, and worth more than pretty much any monster you'll just randomly kill on the map. So I think it's really good. Where is it? I'm just curious if that just takes me back to the dude. I assume it kind of. I bounced off some. Yeah. Oh, it's a fence. I thought there was stuff to grab there. All right. I don't know how freely I can rob here. Let me just check. So far, so good. I did not think I could. I thought the soldiers would be upset.
Passes in the Novigrad won't find them cheaper anywhere else.
So far, so good for that. Alright, now, did I put on... So I want necrophage oil on, and I want the one for humans. Where's Hangman's? They might already be on. I'm just trying to make sure they're applied, since there's bandits to kill up here. Got him.
Don't let him catch his prey.
I love using Axie on these guys. By the time they get their weapon out, they're usually... Oh, wow. Pretty much goners. Where's the other one? There it is. They just spawn endlessly, though. There's no ending those guys. Alright. Let's go back. Have they not spawned in up there? Let's just save. You don't want to get too cocky. Where are they? Still don't see them on the map. I haven't spawned in. I can live with that. Why is there a...
Let me out, Lightmaker! He's around here somewhere. There's gotta be.
Yeah, I agree with you, but where? Over here? Don't see it yet. Maybe it's on the bodies of the guys who didn't spawn in. This happened to me before, where I went over and there was no key. It's so weird. Nothing over here either. I don't know what induces them to spawn in, but yeah, they're just not spawned in.
Any last words?
There we go. Bandit clearance. Okay. Alright. So, well, I was going to free the guy, but apparently we cannot do that. What is the one? Yeah, it should be a secondary. Oh no, or is it a Witcher contract? No. Face Wait, what level did it say it was? Oh, it doesn't say yet. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, I find this is kind of a pain in the ass. Just because the dude wants to die. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to die. And that's annoying. Keep him alive is just a freaking pain in the ass. Like, fighting and him dying, yeah, no problem. Like, you have to babysit him so much. Oh, fucking ghoul. Move. Quit fucking posturing, you stupid ghoul. He won't die here because I haven't talked to him yet, but still annoying. 1, 2, 3. Dodge. 1, 2, 3. Now, let's make sure I still have the stupid necrophage oil on.
Oi, hey there, come here.
Beware of the ghouls.
Yeah, I know, dude. I need to check. Do I have the oils on? It's already off. Wow, it goes off really quick. There we go.
What is it?
Got work for you, because you look to me eyes like a witcher. Am I right?
Not wrong.
Need from the men to finish their work unharmed. But we got corpse eaters coming out all the while. Rid us of them, and we'll give you a share.
Let's do it.
Deal.
Alright. Here it comes. This jack-off is going to try really hard to die. What do we want? Do we want to queue in the Yurden? Oh, I didn't have the better flame on. That's no good. And what do I have here? Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, let's... I don't know how much I'll use that, but... let's make sure I have the bombs on that I want on. Not sure how much I'll use them either, but just the option. Dragon Stream, yeah, okay, that's fine. Make a save. I probably should turn on the healing, but I think instead I'll just take a swallow. Pretty much all that matters is keeping Slappy McGee alive here. He just wants to die. That's all he wants to do with his life. If I recall, they pretty much one-tap if things go wrong. They're nowhere near him right now, which is perfect. Oh, fuck you, ghoul. Is that the only one? Oh shit, I went away from him. Don't just cower, you Nimnard. Ow. Okay. Bomb time. That is not a bomb, you stupid Nimnard. I'm almost dead. What are you doing? I'm gonna die trying to save your stupid life. Oh, no, it's like, why am I not taking food to heal up? That's because I didn't have food equipped. Oh, nearly dead. You pissed your breeches. How's that helping you out? Oh, God, they're so far away from being dead. Kill one. There we go. How are you not dead yet? Oh my God, there's so many. I need to equip different bombs, since I've already used. I don't think they take a lot of damage, unless just... Yeah, my necrophage oil is gone again. That's not helping. Okay. That would explain it. So I was trying to dodge. There's a rot fiend here? Oh, it got attracted in. Okay. Ow. Yeah, you pissed your breeches, I know. I know. Ow. Nearly dead. Missed, thank God. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. I just love, like, he just screams. That's what he does. Do I have any bombs left? Yeah, I got a puffball. Move. I really need health, that's why I'm jumping around all the way. That poison really didn't do much of anything, I'll be honest. But I have to keep them distracted so they don't kill him. No, he died! Oh, that's what I mean. Well, now, who cares? Is that in the failed category? I hate failing quests. What's it called? Computer. Yeah. No. We do not fail quests. That's just not how it rolls. I don't know what causes that. Like, normally you just... Like, you have to kill the waves really fast. Maybe that's the mistake I made. So I'm certainly not killing them fast.
While searching for the witch...
Essentially, I wound up fighting two waves at once. And,
told the Witcher about a masked maid.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to
my bombs really did not do a ton of damage either. I should have planted Yurden around him. But yeah, I just had too many enemies to kill, and yeah, it was not going well at all. I wonder if having the Vitality out instead of Yurden, so I healed faster, would be better, so I wouldn't have to run so much at the end there. Or if I should plant the trap down, use Igni less, or switch it up, start with the Yurden and bombs, and then go for Igni. Maybe I'll try that. That might be a better strategy with what I've got. Okay, so I have, so that's the magic trap, that's melt armor. So I think what I'll do is I'll put in this for that. Try to remember to switch it out. Take the swallow, remember to swap that out. Yeah, get the urine. I see them out there. He runs to his... trying to die. And it interrupted me. Okay, I need to be able to set... and he's dead already. Okay, fuck that. I have to set it before... I guess I have to set it like before he does. Yeah, but you have to set it around him. So, okay, so I can't get the trap down in time. That's obviously not going to work. He's just going to run like an idiot and get himself killed. And the ghouls move faster. Jordan takes so damn long to cast, so that is not the right thing to have out.
Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a
I think the reason he dies is I was not attacking more than anything else. So I think I need to race out and engage them immediately. And fuck the healing. If I'm using Swallow, there's no point. So yeah, just have the Igni get rid of the Yrden. No, maybe keep the healing out anyway, because Swallow ends very quickly. Maybe not even equip the Swallow. I should look at the other potions and see if one of them will give me signs quicker. Because having quicker access to Igni is good because it stuns opponents and you can get more than one. Gives me a chance to wacky on the sword. I also need to double check and make sure I have the Necrophage oil on. But yeah, I need to charge the fuck out there. Get way ahead of him. Okay. Game. Oh, yeah, game. Alright. So I want both of those. So I do want... So what I don't want is the Yrden activated. So I'm just not going to have time to use it. So actually, no, let me think. If I want to use the bombs... Getting the time slowed down makes it a lot easier to get those bombs off. I can swap that out later. What have we got? Cat's Eye equipped, that's not good. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Don't care about that. No, it's not a big deal. Sign intensity, good. So, sign intensity or the Quen. That seems like a better deal, and we'll grab this too. Okay, take that. And run out to engage. I forgot to check to see if I had the Necrophage on. I do. I'm gonna dodge and I did the wrong thing. Almost dead. Really almost dead. And he died again. Fuck me. Ugh. I remembered how much I hated that quest. I do. So we're gonna go back further so it's not auto gonna start. It's just so annoying. He just dies so simply.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend.
Yeah, sorry to load this 20 million times, but there's no point in doing that unless you're going to succeed. Not at all. So I think I'll go back. I'll buy the fake papers. Unless, wait, can I convince the guy on the bridge to let me through? I don't think I can. I could still swim across without doing it, of course. I could certainly afford it. That's not an issue either, but... I wonder if I can farm him for delusion points. I gotta swap everything. Well, actually, no. I don't know where this will take me in terms of abilities, but yeah. I think every time I've done that, unless I've been on easy, I have leveled up for it. And it's all just because he fucking dies. He just wants to die. And right now my character does not do a lot of damage unless I throw bombs. And while they do eventually clump up, because they are fast and the bomb throwing is slow, it's difficult to maximize that. So yeah. There's not a lot of XP from doing that one anyway. Okay, so fuck that. Jackass.
This be the witchman.
Okay, I've already talked to him.
Oh, you again. Looking for a part?
There we go.
Sure hope the pass is worth this much coin.
It's not.
You made the right decision. Won't regret it.
Okay, I want to use it on the bridge here to open up the fast travel, and then I'm gonna go over to where Tamara is.
Top in the field. Oh, it's you. Can't let you pass without a pass.
That's not wrong.
Perfect. Just so happens I have a pass.
What?
What?
Let me see. Doesn't seem forged. You never know. All right, move on.
60 XP. Holy crap. Pog. Alright, that's all I really wanted to do was open up the fast travel, because that's not where Tamara is. I could go over to Novigrad and do stuff there, but I'm not ready to do that. Out of the way, you. Alright, so let us pick the Tamara part of this quest. I kind of prefer doing this before we go talk to the Baron. What's the best route to him? I guess, yeah, the game's trying to get me to follow the road. I can do that. So to get somewhere where Roach won't get stuck on things. So let me save.
Don't you look at me.
I will try not to look at you. Okay. To run past some bandits here, but that's okay. Looks like I won't have to do anything directional. Game will take me there. Oh, right.
Not so fast, Roach.
These guys. No, well, oh, I was going to throw a bomb at him.
What's going on here? Why isn't anyone putting that out?
We want it to burn. Got it?
Piss off, or we'll fry you along with a fucking elf!
There's a third way out of this situation.
Why would I be there? Oh, that is not a... What? Go, 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 go. I died. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't count that death. Oh, how far back am I gonna have to go, though? I think I did save before I did that. Fuck me. It's just because Roach was there. So I pushed to... Oh, fuck.